My name is Dahmen. I'm a designer and a paper artist. Today I want to show you the instructions for a flower pop-up card. But the good thing is that you can create your own design with the same template. So by using just one template, you will be able to create different sorts of flower pop-up cards. To start this tutorial, you need to download the PDF file from my website. I will now display the link to my website here on the screen, but I will also put a link in the text box right here below the video on YouTube. Okay, let's start. Print out the template. It consists of 4 pages. As you can see, this is just a circle. If you would cut this out, the pop-up card would not look like a flower at all. But still, this is the basic structural design for many different flower pop-up cards. Use the basic template to create your favorite flower. Draw the kind of petals that you like best. Let's say you want to have 6 petals in the first ring. You may draw a free line. You may also make a waved line. If you draw a waved outline by hand, the petals will look very natural, like the petals on a poppy or a rose. If you want to have more accurate petals, you can use the template. If you put the petals between the dotted lines, the final pop-up card will look like this. All petals in these 2 cards have the same shape, but the rhythm is different. For the red card, I started with petals that are placed between the folding lines. For the green card, the petals in the first ring are placed above the folding lines, like this. If you want to create a ring with an uneven number of petals, for example 5, 7 or 9 petals, you can draw some above the line and some petals between the folding lines. This is the pattern that I used to create this water lily design. Each circle consists of 9 petals. If you want to create a flower with many leaves, of course you have to draw many leaves onto your template. And so on. For this tutorial, let's do a pop-up card with 12 leaves. It will create something similar to this, but I will do it with more rounded edges. As I said, you are the designer. You can decide what shall happen on your pop-up card. Now we have created the final template for piece 1. Let's continue with element number 2. For the next circle of petals, I will cut my template a bit narrower. On the first element, I've placed the petal right on top of the dotted line. I recommend that the petals on the second element should be placed between the dotted lines. The flower pop-up will look more natural if you create a pattern which alternates between a petal in one circle and a gap in the next circle. But of course you can decide what you like best. Don't forget to draw the gluing area. Here the elements will overlap. Now let's move to element number 3. And here it is again when we started on the line with piece number 1 and continued beneath the line on element number 2. Here on element number 3 we go back to the rhythm that we used on the first page. Once again I will cut this a little bit narrower. So my template will now be a little bit smaller to create smaller leaves for the inner circle. Of course, this is no rule, you can do whatever you want. Here we are. 1, 2, 3. Now what about the inner part of the flower? Let me show you this in detail. Now let's focus on the center of the flower. The shape of the centerpiece doesn't need to be similar to the outer rings. You may create something completely different. Now let's get back to our patterns and create a free form for the inner element of the flower. The templates are finished. Now cut out all parts. You can do it very roughly. Now you can choose the paper that you want to use for the real pop-up card. I think that every paper with a weight between 100 grams and 250 grams will be okay. You may use colored paper or white paper. As you can see, even a white pop-up card may look really nice. Place your template on the desired paper and fix it with adhesive tape. Repeat this with all elements. Use a ruler and a ball pen to crease along all dotted lines, so you can create very accurate folding lines. Do this with each element. Time to cut out all elements. Now you should be as exact as possible, because you're cutting the elements that you will use for the pop-up card. Cut out the flaps very carefully. The shape of these flaps will help you to assemble the pop-up card in an accurate way. Keep the white template, because you can use it again. If you like your final flower pop-up card, you can create several copies from this template. Fold the element along the crease lines, as shown here. Do this with each element. Now we will connect all elements. But before we do so, let me tell you something about glue. Even if I may use certain types of glue in this tutorial, you may use any other kind of glue that you like. Double-sided tape, fluid glue, glue sticks, or something else. Start with the largest element, element number 1. Connect the flap as shown here. Make sure that the element can be folded flat. Connect element number 2 in the same way. Fold it flat. Pass the flaps of element number 2 through the opening of element 1. Align the pieces carefully as shown here. Apply glue to the small flap and fold it over. As you can see, the smaller flap is attached with a distance to the larger flap. Flip the parts over and attach the other small flap in the same way. Connect the flap of element number 3. Pass the flaps of element 3 through the opening. Apply glue to one flap of element 3. The flap of element 3 must be perfectly aligned with the flap of element 2. Repeat this procedure on the other side. The flap of element 3 must be perfectly aligned with the flap of element 2. Now connect the flap of element number 4. Pass the flaps of element 4 through the opening. Apply glue to one flap of element 4 and fold it over. The flap shall align with the flap of element 3. Repeat this procedure on the other side. Take a close look at the finished pop-up element. The flaps should look exactly like this. To create the backing sheet, just fold a piece of strong paper. Fold the pop-up element flat and put it in the center. These tips of the pop-up flower shall touch the main crease line of the backing sheet. Apply glue to the flaps on one side and close the card. Press the card until the glue is dry. Turn it over. Apply glue to these flaps as well. Close the card. Don't open the card before the glue is really dry. The pop-up element is finished. Decorate the double page as you like it. The card is finished. I hope that you liked my tutorial and I wish you every success with the creation of your own pop-up flower design. Let me know if you liked this video, and if you want to be sure not to miss my next video, subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful time. Bye bye.